How fast is too fast? I'm not talking about driving on the streets, I'm talking about dating. You meet someone, you've had the connection, you've started going out, you've had one or two dates, and you think you know this person and it's time to rush into the relationship. After all, that's what you're looking for, relationship. That's what you're on the dating apps for. So, although it might seem like a good idea at the time, I want to tell you how that can ruin things and how that can be a big problem for people who need to build a slower connection. You've gone for dinner, you've met someone a couple of times, and you really know a couple of pieces of the puzzle that make up them. And there's a lot more to someone, just as there's a lot more to you, and you need to see them in different settings. That's the only way we get to know people. So, you might go into their home, have a cup of coffee, you might go out on a walk, you might go for dinner, and maybe have a day out. You have to experience someone in different settings. And when you rush in quickly, you are not giving yourself time to evaluate that person and find out how you actually feel when you spend time with them. Is this someone that you feel very comfortable with? Is this someone who you are on the same wavelength with? And whereas you might find that you are initially sitting in a restaurant, I can be on the same wavelength as many people sitting in a restaurant. Yet in a relationship, there's a lot more that's required. Now, the only way to find this out is to slow it down. I suggest a couple of dates a week. Really restrict yourself. Once during the week, once at the weekend. And even if you're having a fantastic time, cut it short. The best things come from the things that we wait for. And if something's worth waiting for, and if someone's worth waiting for, they will give you that privilege of taking things slowly. So although there's a tendency to want things instantly, as we live in an instant society, my special request to you today is to think about slowing down your enthusiasm for the person who you've just met in order to have a stronger connection and a more understood connection. So you actually know where you are, you're not second guessing, and you don't end up again in a relationship that's wrong for you. So I wish you all the best with your weekend ahead. I hope that you've got some fantastic plans, some interesting dates lined up. And if you haven't, get out there and get searching, or contact me through one of my websites. Just Google Jo Barnett, dating coach, relationship expert, and I'm happy to help you and advise you on how to get this journey going, on how you can find suitable people to date and hopefully find your soulmate. Have a wonderful weekend.